I see a lot of entrepreneurs that will pitch businesses that are good businesses. They might even be on a journey to great businesses. I don't believe those are generally a fit for venture capital because unfortunately venture capital needs effing phenomenal businesses. And this all boils down to economics. You got a $300 million venture firm. They have to believe that every investment they make might return that fund. So if you have $1 billion outcome, that sounds huge, and it is, and it's good enough. But that's probably 20% of that company going back to the venture firm, or $200 million, which means they have not yet returned the fund. So when you understand the realities of what venture firms need to do to be rewarded, you better understand why they need you to be a certain type of business. There is absolutely nothing wrong. In fact, there's plenty of things that are great about an entrepreneur that builds a business over a period of time and sells it for $50 million, $100 million. That could be material to that entrepreneur, particularly if they have good ownership. 200. But think about the firm that funded them. 20% of $100 million is $20 million. On a $300 million fund, where an investor will make one investment a year and probably 6 investments during the life of that fund, they just used up a bullet on something that's not material to their own business, to their LPs. And that's very dangerous. So I do encourage entrepreneurs to think about what they need. What's the outcome that makes you fulfilled? And you match that to who you raise money from. Because if you raise money to fly a jet, when your own desire is to drive a car, you are in for a world of frustration. And there's many ways that can go bad, none of which you're going to look back on with great joy, and many of which can impact your own net worth later in a way that you're not going to appreciate.